Tonight was the season premiere, the return of Total Divas, and Sean Entertainment is going to be here to give you my review of the season premiere of Total Divas right here on YouTube.com. It would kick off with Natalya taking the re-energized, the reconfigured Rosa Mendes under her wing, having to watch out for her like a little sister because she doesn't want Rosa Mendes to go off the wrong path. Make sure she's on the straight and narrow, so to speak, making sure that she doesn't do and have her career weighed down by things she's done in the past, and hopefully everything would stay good. So at first Natalya was a little reprehensive, but she got over it, knowing that Natalya, being the diva that she is and being the veteran, it made sense for Natalya to take her under her wing. But things weren't really working out for her. The pressure was on because when Rosa Mendes returned to in-ring action versus Natalya, there was a lot of jokes being made. There was a lot of people laughing. Rosa Mendes didn't feel like she was up to par of what she thought she was going to be, so things started to be a little shaky there. And speaking of shaky and a little drama, Eva Marie and her boyfriend, her fiance, now her husband, continued to have problems. Now, the whole Catholic, the whole religion, the whole church, her fiance, her husband, having a whole different world from what her family, Eva Marie's family, is used to, and her mother and father. When they sat down at the table and talked, everything seemed fine until, like I said, the religion got brought up, and then it went in a whole nother direction. The drama started. Eva Marie even learned to put more stress and more emotion into the situation. She learned her father had cancer, so that was another thing that really played into this whole drama thing. Nikki Bella contemplating freezing her eggs. There's still a lot of questions, a lot of doubt, a lot of debate whether or not she's going to stay with John Cena, the longevity of it. Will it really stay intact? Is this what she really wants? Is John Cena still doubtful? What about kids? What about marriage? Who knows what's going on there? We've seen Rosa Mendes naked at one point, Natalya walking into the room, and things got a little uncomfortable, but we saw Rosa Mendes in some in rare form, obviously. We've seen, like I said, Rosa Mendes in a match against Natalya, which she lost, and like I said earlier, the Divas laughing at her, so, not a good start. Obviously, you can see the drama, the heat, the tension already building up, and a lot of different storylines and angles that are going on in this program in the season premiere. And in the midst of all this, as Nikki Bella's trying to freeze her eggs, she's trying to do this behind John Cena's back because she knows that John Cena would get emotional. John Cena would, probably not be in favor of this, that she's trying to hide things and doing things behind his back. Well, what would happen at the end of Total Divas? John Cena would find the medicine. He would find the bullet, so to speak, and he would question Nikki Bella, and he's like, what's this? As he holds it in his hand. So there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of involvement. There's will be a lot of backstabbing. There'll be a lot of laughs. There'll be a lot of pranks. But at the end of the day, this was the season premiere of Total Divas. I pretty much covered all the important spots, all the tough talking points, and I'd feel it was a pretty good review. I mean, it's only an hour show, so I'm only going to rate it out of 5 stars and not 10 stars like I would for a 3-hour Raw or a 2-hour SmackDown or a 3-hour pay-per-view on the WWE Network. So I felt it was a pretty good show. I mean, it was what it was. I mean, there was some surprise, there was some shocks, there was conflict, there was drama. The show follows in what it's supposed to. It accomplished what it had to. It draws you in. It made you realize that you have to pay attention to the next episode. Unlike Raw nowadays, where you really don't, if you miss an episode, you won't get lost. With Total Divas, you're going to miss a lot more if you miss one episode. So, I got to give this season premiere Total Divas 4.5 out of 5 stars. And also, I should remark that Eva Marie and her fiance, her boyfriend, her husband had a very revealing photo shoot. Very revealing. But that was pretty good stuff. So, I mean, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. So, ladies and gentlemen, your comments, your opinions. Did you watch Total Divas? Did you even remember it was on? Did you remember it was the season premiere? And I'll try to do this every time season premiere comes on, or every week Total Divas comes on. I'll try to do this for every Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views, NXT. I'm going to try to get on my roll. Subscribe.